What's up, guys? It's your homeboy Cowboy Crunk coming to you from Manama, Bahrain. Yes, it's your war daddy. Ready to get into this video. We're about 24 hours from game time, and I know we've got a lot of people with different thoughts on our mind, with different concepts of what happened, where the team is going, what the problems are. Is it easy to resolve? Can we resolve it with the players we have, or can we resolve it going out and looking at some of the players that Mike McCarthy and the staff have been looking at recently? We know there's some guys out there, a lot of them are big names, somewhat big names that we've been throwing around. And I know, guys, it's early in the season. A lot of people have different concepts and ideas of what's going on with the team. And at this point right now, I know it's early and I shouldn't, shoot the dog before he bites someone, but the Mike McCarthy thing, to me already, I apologize. I know it's early, and I'm going to get a lot of hater track for this, but hey, it's where I'm at. It seems like to me, he's one of those guys. He wants to go get the groceries if he's the one cooking, and to me, he seems like there's groceries out there he could go get that maybe he's not capable of going to get them. Maybe there's a situation where they're trying to conserve money for Dak's contract or something. I don't know. But to me, it seems like there's guys out there that could help the team immediately. Ron Leary lives right down the street from the Star, really close to the practice facility. Eric Reed lives close to the practice facility. A safety that could get on board pretty quick. But it could be a money thing. Maybe they're trying to save money with all this COVID thing going on and the possibility of the cap going down, and they need to sign Dak. But then again, I don't want to hear that shit, because everybody says we had plenty of money to sign Dak and we should sign Dak. And when we do that, everybody else will fall in place. Well, that's things don't always happen the way we think they're going to. And just because you get Dak signed doesn't mean you have money to put everybody else in place. Who knows? But I can tell you this, maybe Mike McCarthy is wanting to do this on his own and not wanting to bring in a bunch of high-name players, similar like what he kind of had when he was there with Aaron Rodgers and they won the Super Bowl. I think he doesn't get a lot of credit for that Super Bowl because Aaron Rodgers gets more credit. Maybe he's looking for credit. Maybe he wants to do it with practice squad guys and undrafted free agents. But I don't want to look down the road later in the season. I don't want to look down the road and say, well, we should have tried and we should have made that happen earlier in the season. We made the Amari Cooper trade back 2 years ago just in time, because if we had not made it that week, we probably wouldn't have made the playoffs. So, something needs to be done quick. We do need to address the issues. Maybe things come together, but the way the team played on offense, I'm hoping those things can be fixed and corrected just with the play calling. But we've said that before as well. We said it last year, and it seemed like we saw the same thing this year. I did watch right now I got the Dallas game up. I did watch the Atlanta game, the All-22. I also watched it on condensed and the full version. So I watched it a few times. At least with Atlanta, I think they actually have a little bit better running game than the Rams do. So we will see how that plays out. I am hoping they don't use Matt Ryan to roll out and bootleg and do all this stuff and disperse and just completely explode our defense from left to right, exploit our defense from left to right to the sidelines, the way that happened. But a lot of teams will game plan after what they saw worked. If that happens, that happens. We'll just have to deal with it when it happens. But we've got to get our edge rushers up the field a little bit to contain the quarterback if they do roll out. As you guys know, Atlanta played Seattle. Seattle looked very tough, especially Russell Wilson on the run, getting outside the pocket quick, moving the pocket towards the sidelines multiple times to the left and to the right. He has no problem throwing on the run. They used it to their advantage, and they rarely got close to Russell Wilson in the pocket because you can't fire off and shoot towards the pocket if you don't know if they're going to bootleg left or roll out right or whatever, or move the pocket. So it kind of controls the defense's ability to fire off, put their, as we say, put their ears back and go after the quarterback. So we'll see, guys. I'm hoping we look a little better this week. I'm hoping coaching prevails and our coaching staff can get some things together. But so far, to me, Mike McCarthy experiment has not looked so good. Again, we're complaining about the coach, or I am, but I know it's early. Give it some time. But I don't want to waste this season away, saying, and I know it's one game, but tendencies are tendencies. Old coaches are old coaches, and it's hard for them to break habits. If these habits that we saw in the first week don't adjust and don't change, I don't see much changing. Not trying to have a bad outcome, but or a bad outlook on things, but we'll see. Anyways, that's what I got. Game is tomorrow, 24 hours from now. I'm hoping we're a little more deceptive on offense. I'm hoping the defense plays a little better. I'm hoping we work as a unit up front. And those linebackers are a little cleaner. They can make tackles. Jalen Smith had a horrible game. DeMarcus Lawrence, 1 tackle. And Xavier Woods didn't have that great of a game either. Trayvon Diggs, Darian Thompson, and Alden Smith probably played best out of the 3 players on our defense. So not sure if that just happened to happen because of the numbers. That's where the numbers came out. But the all 22, they seemed all right too. And Darian Thompson had a few missed tackles that both ended up resulting in touchdowns. So didn't like that, but overall, it's been a long week, so I apologize for complaining, but guys, we got to get it on board. I'm not going to, I'm not going to accept mediocrity, and that's what we saw yesterday. And people are complaining about, well, it was the first game and we didn't have practice. Nobody else had practices either. Some of the posts there, and Mike McCarthy happened to say, individually list about 12 people that played well. Well, if all 12 of if that many people played well, how did we end up losing the game? So I'm not one of those right now on patting people on the back and all those things. To me, I saw a statement that said, the honeymoon is over. Well, to me, when we hire McCarthy, that's the engagement. When we make it to the Super Bowl and win it, that's the wedding. The honeymoon comes after a Super Bowl win. That's what you celebrate when you got the ticket tape parade there in Dallas, and we light up the lights and have the fireworks and all those things. That's the honeymoon. Not we hired Mike McCarthy, then there's a honeymoon before the season starts. The honeymoon's after the Super Bowl, brother. So get it together, guys. Here we go, Cowboy season into week 2. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna go hit my gym and get my workout on. Peace.